He's the man who made millions cry in Purple Hearts, who made fans fall in love with a royal romance in red, white and royal blue, and who shocked the world by romancing Anne Hathaway in The Idea of You. But Nicholas Galitzine's story isn't just about playing the perfect leading man. Beneath the surface lies a story of broken dreams, royal blood, secret pressures, and a career path filled with risks that could have ended it all before it even started. Who is the real Nicholas Galitzine? And why does he keep so much of his life hidden? Stick around, because what we're about to uncover will change the way you see Hollywood's most mysterious heartthrob. Born Nicholas Dmitry Konstantin Galitzine in London, 1994. A name that sounds like it was made for a movie script. And for good reason. Nicholas isn't just another actor. His father comes from the Russian house of Galitzine, a family so powerful in its time that it once stood alongside the Tsars. But history turned. The Russian Revolution forced his ancestors to flee, abandoning titles, palaces, and the kind of privilege most of us can only imagine. They started again in the UK, far away from royal courts. Now imagine this. Nicholas, growing up in London, technically a descendant of Russian nobility, but living the life of an ordinary kid. A royal bloodline with no throne. A prince without a crown. And maybe, just maybe, that's what makes his future roles as royalty so uncanny. Was Hollywood just typecasting him, or was destiny reminding him of who he really was? But Nicholas didn't dream of palaces or red carpets. No, he dreamed of something else entirely. And that dream was about to be ripped away. While most teenagers were chasing movie stardom or social media fame, Nicholas had his eyes set on the rugby field. He was fast, strong, and determined. He wanted to play professionally. But then disaster struck. An injury, the kind that takes away not just a game but a future. Overnight, the dream was gone. For many, that would have been the end of the story. But for Nicholas, it was just the beginning. Searching for purpose, he joined a youth theater company. At first, it was just a distraction. But soon, the stage became a new passion. And then fate intervened again. At the Edinburgh Festival Fringe, Nicholas performed with raw energy that caught the attention of a talent agent. Just like that, from broken bones to breaking into Hollywood. But what role would turn this rugby player into Hollywood's next obsession? And was the world even ready for him? His early films, like Handsome Devil and Chambers, showed promise. But it was in Cinderella, 2021, that Nicholas first played a role that matched his hidden heritage, Prince Robert. The film got mixed reviews, but Nicholas? He became the prince fans didn't know they needed. Then came Purple Hearts, 2022. Nicholas as Luke, the tough Marine with a secret soft side. The movie exploded on Netflix, ranking among the platform's most watched titles. Fans weren't just watching, they were falling in love. But it was Red, White and Royal Blue, 2023, that turned him into a global sensation. Playing Prince Henry of Wales, Nicholas balanced tradition, vulnerability and rebellion. But behind the scenes, he admitted to feeling something unexpected: guilt. Guilt for playing LGBTQ+ characters while being straight. Why would a Hollywood star at the peak of fame feel guilt? And what did it reveal about the industry's hidden pressures? Then came 2024. Nicholas starred in The Idea of You, opposite Anne Hathaway. He was 29. She was 41. The story of a boy band singer falling for a single mom could have been absurd, but Nicholas made it magnetic. Audiences swooned. Critics praised. But the real story? Fans blurred the line between fact and fiction. Was Nicholas playing a role, or was he hinting at something about his real love life? And while the film made headlines, Nicholas stayed silent. No tabloid reveals. No Instagram oversharing. Nothing. Just silence. And in that silence, one question grew louder. Who is Nicholas Galitzine when the cameras stop rolling? But Nicholas isn't just an actor. He's a musician. His haunting voice can be heard on the Purple Hearts soundtrack, and he continues to write music privately. Could he one day step fully into the music industry? Fans are waiting. And then there's fashion. In 2023, Fendi named him its first global menswear ambassador. Emporio Armani followed, making him a fragrance ambassador. Suddenly, Nicholas wasn't just on screens, he was on billboards, runways, and magazine covers. He went from the boy who once lost everything on a rugby field, to the man redefining what it means to be a modern icon. But there's one part of Nicholas's life that remains a complete mystery. And it's the one everyone wants to know. In an era where celebrities share everything, Nicholas shares nothing. No confirmed relationships. No public romances. Just whispers, rumors, and speculation. Fans ship him with co-stars. Blogs guess about secret girlfriends. But Nicholas? He stays silent. Some say it's strategy, that mystery fuels his career. Others say it's simply who he is. A man who values privacy in a world obsessed with exposure. But here's what we do know: family matters. He often credits his parents for grounding him, and his upbringing for keeping him sane. He's spoken about wanting kids someday, but for now the only legacy he's focused on is his career. But will his silence protect him forever? Or could the truth about his love life one day shake his carefully crafted image? With Netflix blockbusters, Hollywood contracts, and luxury brand deals, Nicholas's net worth is climbing into the millions. But unlike other stars, he doesn't flaunt wealth. No yacht parties. No private jet selfies. His lifestyle: more quiet elegance than loud luxury. Instead, he invests in his craft, his fashion career, and perhaps preparing for the next phase. Because Nicholas isn't stopping here. In 2026, he'll transform into He-Man in Masters of the Universe. And he'll star alongside Hugh Jackman and Emma Thompson in Three Bags Full, a chic detective movie. From rom-coms to fantasy epics to comedy, Nicholas is proving he can do it all. But will his shift into action and comedy cement him as Hollywood's next leading man? Or risk losing the magic that made fans fall in love in the first place? So who is Nicholas Galitzine? The prince without a crown. The rugby player turned star. The romantic hero who feels guilt. The fashion icon who guards his private life like treasure. He's built his career on love stories, but the real love story? That's the one he's writing with his choices, his silence, and his undeniable mystery. The question is, will Nicholas Galitzine remain the king of romance? Or will the next chapter reveal a side of him we've never seen before? One thing is certain: the world isn't done falling for Nicholas Galitzine.